Jesus! Jesus! Jesus!
So yesterday was the first sitting after the election. Yesterday night the first sitting. Already now Parliament, there was back and forth between the minority and the majority. So Speaker called off Parliament until further notice. But yesterday, Omoko sitting, first sitting after the election. So we are going to see member of Parliament being and they show up. Those two that didn't show up, we are going to see them. Those that gained their seat, they were all there. I think so. China and Dra and last time in Parliament, so we are going to see that. We are going to see their entering when they were entering the Parliament. Then we will move inside the Parliament. Some of the things that happened inside, the dramas that happened inside the Parliament. After that, we will come back. We will come outside the Parliament again after the sitting. The media interviewed one or two people. We're going to listen to what they said. But before that, and if today is your first time coming across this channel, as usual, please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to share, comment, and like. Now, yesterday, and the first sitting after election, as I said earlier, now Parliament nankasa back and forth between the minority and majority. Into Parliament Speaker a call of Parliament for some time number, and draft Speaker a call back for sitting, and a lot of members of Parliament now they showed up. First of all, last Sunday, Nkofo went to church to thank God. Mahama and the family went to church. Ursula Owusu, I saw on her Facebook page thanking God. Who else? Lydia Alhassan, Agyapong, my favorite constituency. She also posted. In fact, I know they all call her sorry cry because I saw a picture of her on Facebook in church to thank God. Fast forward, Noendra, be call it register. Those that showed up in Parliament yesterday. First on the list, I have Henry Cote. Henry Cote was present yesterday. Let's watch when he arrived. Moving from Henry Cote to the young Lydia Alhassan. Lydia Alhassan, she was also present. Ursula Owusu. But this woman, I don't know why. I don't want to say hate. They hate her. But I said, they don't like this woman, Ursula Owusu. Because when you post and that comment pie what post in Asiana, I don't know what this woman, why young fool. Let's watch her arrival. What's going on? So we heard her say, what is going on? Like, what is going on? As if she doesn't know what is going on. You are coming to Parliament, media for a shower. What is going on? Really? What is going on? Anyways, let's move on. From Ursula Owusu no yanko Napo. I never knew say Napo a fine gentleman until yesterday. Just say Napo. Napo a fine man. Napo is a fine gentleman. How he appeared yesterday, no. In fact, let's watch Napo. From Napo, no called Sarah Agyapong. She was also present yesterday. Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong. He was also present.
Now that Bambia, now that Bambia. 2045. Ah, President. I don't know. Okay, the Agyapong kind of grand amount, you know. Oh, see, no one. That about me. Can okay.
KT Hammond inside Parliament. Omabo KT Hammond. Nobody responded. So yesterday KT Hammond ain't show up in Parliament. He was absent. From KT Hammond Yanko Hawakumsen didn't show up in Parliament yesterday. She was also absent. Now let's move from here. Nayanko inside the Parliament. What actually went on inside the Parliament yesterday?
Mr. Speaker, we have clearly shown that it is possible to reduce the NPP majority to Nkokwan Katenkate. Indeed, Nkokwan Katenkate is possible. Right, Honorable Speaker, the night Parliament will be unique and interesting. It would be a contest of ideas between the super NDC majority and the mini micro NPP minority.
I know they can't take it. Now that we are coming to minority, be prepared. Be prepared. You see you can't take it. Mr. Speaker, even if your flag bearer, who is now president elected, 60, we are going to see how many of you will make it. We are going to see. You said 60 ministers and deputy ministers, all inclusive 60. Mr. Speaker, we are going to see how you are going to protect the public purse. We hear from Honorable Setekwe that you cannot implement the free SHS. We await the outcome of your policies. Mr. Speaker, we are aware that this incoming government is going to implement this Nkokwan Katenkate policy. The Nkokwan Katenkate is a social intervention program. We are going to welcome it. But you say you are going to reduce taxes. You are going to repeal the betting tax, the e-levy. You are going to repeal all these taxes. You are going to reduce the taxes at the port. We wonder where you get.
So you see how these people were mingling, laughing, greeting each other. And I always say, Okodi party echi, Okokonto kwama party bi, na ye bo, na ye kunwa, oh free. Because let me tell you, these people, these politicians, they are one, they are business partners, they are friends, they eat together, they do everything together behind the scene. Omoba screen so no more portray to say they are enemies. Let me tell you, they are not enemies. They are friends. Into dio mwechi na okokonto kwa na ye bo na ye kunwa wo free. They won't come and look for you. So note that. You see the way they were laughing together? Just look at this picture. Just look at this picture. Picture of the day. That was the picture of the day yesterday. Into diomachi na kokontokwa. Now let's move from the parliament, inside the parliament, back to outside the parliament. So after the sitting, the media interviewed one or two people, and first of all, Yebeko Sarah Safo, the media interviewed her, and this is what she told the media.
Considering that this Domkobenya seat is a very safe one for the NPP, but no more, looks like.
few words. I mean, surprises. Are you surprised as to how it all panned out after the elections?
All I would say is, I think we had the pointers coming out from the surveys that were being put out there. And a very important factor is my dad in the church. And I think that moving forward as a party, we have to have a look at that in the constituency. What role does it play? What pointers would it give to us moving forward? So that we can, hopefully, I'm very confident that we can have that seat back if we do our homework well.
What would be your reaction to persons who may want to criticize you that you may not have played such an active role in helping the party to secure the seat? Mentioning your dad's role and influence in that particular constituency.
I think that those are just, criticizing for criticizing's sake. From the moment I lost that seat in my primaries, I made it clear that I would be joining the national campaign team. I was not wavering about that, because when you have been an MP for 12 years, you still have your supporters, you still have people moving around you. You don't want a situation where you are not the face of the constituency anymore, but people still receive you as the face of the constituency. I didn't want that conflict, and I chose my words carefully when I lost. And a few of your guys interviewed me, what's the way forward? I told them I was going to be with Dr. Baumia. I'm going to do other constituencies when I have the time. But I think that my influence is still there, and I want to give my opponent the way and the room and the space to enjoy it and to work the way he wants to work, not the way I want the constituency to follow.
Will you go back 2028?
I've done 12 years in the constituency.
Well,
what I'll say is it's a bit too early, and I know that there's still some issues in there, but if you look at the gap that we win with and what we are contending with right now, I think as a party we need to have a critical look at that constituency and how we can win it back, with or without our constituency.
Thank you very much.
Oh, solid.
Moving from her, Noyanko, the fine gentleman of the day, Napo. Yesterday, Napo was looking sharp, very sharp. Let's listen to what he also said.
Ghanaians have spoken. We should listen to them. I'm not in charge of the agenda. Those who are business managers will agree on the agenda, and those of us who are members of parliament will do accordingly. It's my expectation that parliamentarians will do their work. Maybe there might be a colleague here who is on the parliamentary business outside the chamber. But I respect all parliamentarians to do their work. I'm on my phone. I'm out there. Right. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, so that is it. That is what happened yesterday at Accra International Conference Center, our new Parliament House. That is what happened over there. So thank you for watching today's episode, and I'm going to come your way again with another episode. My name is Nadia Good.